NGF, we are passionate about mutual accountability with those who want to work with us as development partners. We are extremely focused on performance and results now, and that has more to do with our people. It's the extent to which we make a difference in the lives of the citizens that would recommend us to those same citizens, either for mandate renewal or for commendation in one form or another. And that's why we're returning to first principles, our state peer review mechanisms. And this is one of the ways in which we're going to strengthen peer learning. Because one of the things that happened today is that we could see from states that are doing well what they're doing in order to achieve the kind of results they are achieving in their partnership with World Bank. And we could also see from states that are struggling what they really need to do in order to improve on their partnership in a manner that would benefit the citizens of the state. And that ultimately is what this is about. It's not just about the dollars. It's about what we do with the dollars in the interest of our people. And I want to thank you for listening to us. The country director has already hinted at some of them. One is about coordination, ensuring that we know the precise people to deal with at the level of the bank, and that is happening. We also proposed, and the country director has agreed to do, a frequently asked question that highlights the portfolio in each state and the expectations of the bank, the agreement with the state, and how far we are progressing on that journey to ensuring delivery of the projects that our states have signed up to. The country director has also agreed with us to do a monthly state of the state report that would go direct to the governor, because for many of these projects, the governors may not even be aware, because these are bureaucratic monstrosities in some of the states that may prevent the governors themselves from really having a hands-on detail of what the project is achieving or not achieving. So the mechanism we've agreed is for some of this correspondence and initiatives to go through our secretariat so that it would get to the governors in good time and they can act on it. We have also discussed around expansion of portfolio, that is the lending portfolio. And on our part, we've also committed ourselves to deploying our political capital, if you can call it that, to accelerate approvals that the World Bank require in order to fund many of these projects. What is usually known as borrowing plan. You are familiar with that, and we have to go through our National Assembly. And these are also members that were elected from some of our own constituencies. So we have no reason not to be able to talk to them in order to support the projects of the state in the National Assembly, where they have the mandate to represent the people. Those are some of the specifics of our engagement. Okay. Thank you very much. Well, this is a matter not really for the World Bank, it's a matter for us, because there are implications to keeping our children out of school. And I happen to know that this is a matter that has been on the front and center of governmental activity, at least as far as the Buhari administration is concerned. And it's a recurring decimal in National Economic Council agenda. But specifically with regards to the bank, I mentioned earlier, and the country director also backed this up, there is a program known as BESDA, which is more of a grant in aid supporting 17 states. Most of those 17 states, I think bar 3, are in the north. I think the only southern state, that's not to suggest that out-of-school children is only a northern phenomenon. There are out-of-school children all over Nigeria, in the south as well, but it's a problem that is more acute in northern Nigeria. So virtually all the states in northern Nigeria are captured in the Better Education Service Delivery program, BESTA, that we spoke about. And this is a grant. It's not even something to be paid back. It's a grant to the states that are beneficiaries of BESTA. But in addition to that, our UBEC resources are also being deployed to reducing significantly the scourge of out-of-school children, because there are security implications. It's not just an educational issue. It has a security implication. It has a major implication on the program of the federal government, the ERGP, on investing in our people. And it is something that, to the best of my knowledge, all my colleagues, particularly my colleagues from the North, are paying significant attention to. And in my own agenda as chairman, I inform my colleagues that this is one issue that I'm going to keep on the front burner: security, out-of-school children, poverty, and human capital development. Those are the priorities of this tenure of the chairmanship.